Hey, Chandler, you had a double-double in the red-white game, and you got the start the other night and made an impact on both ends. Just curious how you feel about your showing so far and how you're settling in with the program.
I just got to bring what I can bring to the table. I know guys want to bring their offensive skills. I feel like, you got to separate yourself by doing the little things. And I feel like me rebounding and doing like being like using my length on the defensive end, I feel like they'll probably separate me the most on this team so far.
And then as a forward, you're probably going to be one of the guys to get to mix it up with Zach Edey a little bit on Saturday. Just curious what you make of him as a player and just kind of embracing that challenge of facing the returning National Player of the Year.
It's going to be a tough matchup for us. We got a lot of guys going to be guarding him, like forwards to forwards and the fives. I feel like for offensive wise, we just got to run the floor and just put him in so much pick and roll coverage. And I feel like we just got to outrun him. The goal is just to run, just make him just keep up with us and our athleticism. I feel like on the defensive end, going to be a whole group team effort. We've been doing a lot of drills to practice late, the Edie rules that we call. I feel like we're doing pretty much a great thing at practice, just covering what Zach Edie like to do in his tendency.
Bob?
Yeah, Chandler sound like it'll be I know Muss is a man-to-man guy, but it sounds like it's going to be men on Edie. Is it going to take a team effort on him?
Yeah, it's gonna be a team effort. I feel like we've been practicing like so much in the gap this week. I feel like we overdoing a lot of things. I feel like all eyes gonna be on Zach Edey, but we still have to watch out for the shooters and everybody else. We just don't want to give out too much and give up open areas and other spots on the court.
And it just how's I mean, I know it's an exhibition game, doesn't count on the record. I don't know when you guys were in Memphis, did you guys play any what you call high level exhibition games?
We play like D2. We don't see you don't see too many like top 15 matchups like this in October. I feel like this would be a great challenge for us and also for them to see what we need to work on in the future. I feel like this is a huge testimony for us, to see what we need to work on in the future. I feel like a lot of guys are ready, and I feel like we are getting prepared for this moment. And it's like a March Madness matchup, and I feel like it's going to be a great event Saturday for the fans to come see in October.
Yeah, it's an exhibition game, doesn't count, but it sounds like you guys are taking it pretty seriously. I think Eric takes everything pretty seriously. Or how would you feel like it's a regular season game or something?
Yeah, I feel like every game is a regular game. We take every game serious. You never know. You can't underestimate nobody. I feel like even the last game we played, we took that game serious into detail. I feel like from here on out, we taking every game serious. After practice. After the game last week, we went straight to right on Purdue, start preparing for them. I feel like even though this is an exhibition game, I feel like this is a game to let us know what we need to work on. I feel like this will help us get prepared for the season.
And you're part of a big transfer class, and Eric, he's known for bringing in transfers going back to the Nevada days. What is it about Eric and his staff and the program that you think attracts so many high level transfers like you guys?
I feel like the winning that he brings to his program, I feel like that attracts a lot of transfer. He know how to use his guys and put them in a position to win. I feel like and get them in a better position on the court and off the court and further after the season. I feel like that way what makes them get a lot of guys and bring them in together.
Okay, I might have a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks.
Jackson?
Yeah, Chandler, it seems like you guys have a pretty versatile group of bigs between the 4 or 5 of you guys, and you all have different kind of strengths. How valuable can that be? Have you guys talked about, each of you guys have to kind of impact the game in different ways for the collective result to be what you want?
Yeah, I feel like most of us can I feel like most everybody on the team can shoot jump shots. I feel like everybody very much versatile. I feel like for the bigs, we're just gonna have to outrun him and just use our quickness on the offensive end. And the defense just gotta work early on the defensive end, just make sure we have our weak side, help coverage on point, and make sure we just working hard as possible and just getting fresh bodies in to, wham, Zach Edey up.
Thanks.
Before I go back to Bob, anybody else say anything, Chandler?
Yeah, Chandler, real fast. I'm wondering what, in your eyes, TB is like behind the scenes and in practice, and what, in your opinion, kind of makes him different.
Right now, TB, so far, he been really laid back because he been like on the side, like recovering. But when he came back, he was more of like teaching me like the tendencies on what coach need and telling me what's gonna be this, what's gonna be that. I feel like TB been like a veteran to me because he knows what coach wants. I feel like he set the standard high for us, and I feel like he's been a great role model. Just like being here on time, getting recovery, just being here early, just setting an example for the new guys.
Bob, follow up?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard Tremont, he called you nasty. Did you hear him say that? And what'd you think of that?
Nasty about what part?
I guess you're like a nasty player. I mean, I guess he means that in a good way. I guess a tough guy, you bring it, type stuff.
You said that I was nasty?
Yeah, he said you were nasty, yeah.
I mean, I like, I do like the nasty dirty work. I'm a good guy as well. I like to do all the dirty work and just clean up what don't nobody like to do. And I feel like that's what you mean by that, just doing the nasty work.
I think I know what you mean. What does the nasty work mean to you?
I feel like things that people don't want to do. Just being coachable, just doing the little things. I feel like it don't really like I gotta ask him that question as well to see what you mean by that. So I just think he mean about the little things and just getting prepared, doing things that people don't want to do.
And then, Trevin, he's obviously had a long road back from the knee injury. How goes to see him play the 19 minutes the other night? And what do you think he could maybe help you guys with the sort of the team defense you guys are going to have to play on Edey?
I feel like he got to bring that toughness that he had at Houston, how those guys were taught. I feel like everybody got to bring what they do best to the table and just put everything together, and just we got to use all that for Saturday even. And I feel like it's going to be the best way to just stop those guys, for everybody to come together, just let all the egos alone, just build in on team, just focus on defense and just let the offense come to us.
I'm sorry, I was asking about Trevin, maybe what you've seen from him, recovering in recent weeks, and how goes to see him play those minutes the other night.
TB?
TB, yes, sir.
Yeah. It been, he haven't been playing live, so just to see him out there going live, just see, you can see his strengths and you can see what he like to do out there. I feel like he was a little nervous a little bit until he just started letting the game come to him. I feel like the more he practiced, the more comfortable he'll get back into it. And I feel like he's getting his swagger back, as the day goes on.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Anything else for Chandler? All right, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.